Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Fellas, if you're dating a woman like this, run!
That's how you add and provide.
A lot of guys get bullied into marriage, yes.
I'm not being about it, but I'm just saying, like, you're a man.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. I would never, like I'm saying, I would never want to be a man, but that's your duty to provide marriage to a woman that's of value. I'm not saying you have to, like, marry one of these girls that are out here twerking to Cardi B, WAP in front of an Olive Garden or anything.
How much you want to bet? If we could actually take a poll of the number of women who filed for divorce, the majority of those women never twerked a day in their life. Nice try, sweetheart. What else you got?
Like, marry one of these girls that are out here twerking to Cardi B, WAP in front of an Olive Garden or anything. But I am saying that it's like, it's your duty in order to, further society.
Yeah. So question for you, since you're obviously very aware of the risks that men take in marriage, right? And knowing that, 80% of the divorce initiated by women, men lose half their money, alimony, 90% of it is paid from men to women, and there's a higher than 95% chance you're not going to see your children because women overwhelmingly win child custody battles.
Something she already knows.
That's one, no, you don't as a man deserve that. But I am saying at the same time, it's like, that's,
your role.
That's your job. That's
Fair
your
enough.
job as a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I can't sit here and tell you, like, okay, yeah. Also the marriage rates, like, if you're going to come here and say, like, oh, 50% of people get divorced. That's not true. That's a specific media, right? That's feeding you this information that wants you to believe that because they don't want you to get married. Because when you get married, you are, making a strong.
So let's say she's right, and the statistics were made up that 50% of marriages end in divorce. The fact still remains that the woman that he marries, he has no idea if she's going to be one of those women that would divorce him and take half his stuff or not. Now, fellas, pay close attention. She understands this, but she keeps trying to push the narrative that men should get married anyway. And why is she doing it? Because she's a woman. She won't lose anything.
Marriage is a very good thing. So I hope that on this podcast, if you're talking to these men, I really hope that you're telling them to aspire to marriage.
Hell no. We tell them don't get married.
Do you feel like you're fighting a losing battle against the dreaded holiday weight? If so, you're not alone. A recent survey revealed 52% of U.S. adults say they're trying to lose weight this new year. One of the best ways to help fight the battle against the dreaded holiday weight is this amazing keto powder. By helping promote elevated levels of ketones, it can help you take control of your cravings and appetite while supporting your weight management goals at the source with just 1 scoop a day. Help fight the dreaded holiday weight with 51% off, plus receive several free bonuses, including VIP health coaching for life before their half-off sale ends by going to ketoactright.com. That's ketoactright.com. Or simply click on the link in the description box below. The best part is, you have 60 days to change your mind if you aren't fully satisfied. Order now and thank me later.
I really hope that you're telling them to aspire to marriage.
Hell no. We tell them don't get married.
Exactly, but you're feeding into, like, a very feminist, like, way of thinking.
Here's the thing.
It's very manipulative.
It's feminist and manipulative to tell men that it's not a good idea to get married because you can lose half of everything that you worked for. That's not feminist and manipulative. That's a fact.
But here's the thing. If I told you, right, I get what you're saying, because you're obviously speaking from the female perspective. Marriage benefits women. Cool, fantastic.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that as a man, like, if you
just said you wouldn't want to be a man because of the way men are treated in divorce if the marriage doesn't work out. So yes, you are looking at it from a female perspective.
As a man, like, if you are like, oh, I don't want marriage at all, it's like you're actually thinking from a feminine perspective. You're being selfish.
Well, here's the thing. Like, guys have to be nowadays. That's what I'm trying to say. The marketplace has changed. The dating marketplace has changed. If I told you that you jump out of a plane and there's a 90% chance your parachute is going to not deploy, would you jump out the plane?
No, of course not.
Okay, so why would I tell a guy to go and get married when you're signing a contract with someone that is 100% incentivized to break that contract? They get all the benefits.
Fellas, if you're having this conversation with a woman that you're interested in, and she keeps trying to push you into saying that you should get married anyway, date over. Walk away.
Yeah, but I would say that at the end of the day, like, you're a man, you have to contribute to society. Like, at the end of the day, you do have to.
How does being married contribute to society?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about whatever.
Because here's the thing, I get it. Like, in an optimal world, trust me, I believe in a nuclear family and marriage.
I believe in a nuclear family. I think that's the way to move forward, and I think that
the nuclear family is required for society to be successful.
But you're telling men not to aspire to that, and it's like, I understand it when you have girls out here that are, like, showing cracks on Instagram. It's disgusting, right?
Okay, here's the thing. Let's say I own a pizza shop, right?
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of guys that are fantastic pizza makers.
Mm-hmm.
However, all the dough is bad.
Yeah.
Would it be responsible for me to tell them to go ahead and make that pizza and spin that dough anyway and sell it to customers?
I get where you're coming from, but all the dough isn't bad. Like it's not.
Hold on. A majority of the dough is bad, and it's a hit or miss if the dough is gonna give our clients stomach virus or salmonella.
No. I see it.
See
I
what I'm
see where
saying?
you're coming from. And no, I do. But I'm just saying, like.
And this is exactly why so many men are getting their passports and going to other countries for women. It's women like this who keep trying to push the narrative because she has nothing to lose, but the man does. I mean, his example was spot on, but she just keeps pushing it.
Also, like, where are men looking for women? You know, it's like the majority of you guys.
That doesn't change anything.
It does change things.
Because
there are women out there that.
In this country, it doesn't matter where you find the woman. The laws are still the same, and we don't know whether she's gonna use that law in her favor against us at some point or not.
This is the problem. The real woman is standing too close to the so we don't know the difference until we start talking to y'all. I met a lot of women. It don't mean, I don't care if they from the hood. I don't care if they got two parents. Their interests are the same. It's like right now, right? If you see 10 lions coming down the street, are you gonna try to figure out which lion gonna bite your ass or not? You're gonna be like them 10 lions. So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these is on, so we don't know the difference.
I tell guys to get married, but not with the state involved if they're going to get married or leave the United States.
Yeah, that's what but okay, the thing is, like, you know, I've been in a relationship in the past why was I in it? Because I wanted children. I wasn't in it because I wanted a marriage. I want children. Marriage is something that's going to benefit my children, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in it, and it's like, okay, it didn't work out. My next relationship, I'm still.
Who initiated the divorce?
The divorce?
Who initiated the divorce? You said it didn't work out.
My partner, because they weren't ready to have children.
Okay,
honestly.
he didn't want kids. Okay.
He was going back and forth, and he just wasn't like sometimes he wanted it, sometimes he felt unsure. I think.
So her husband divorced her because he didn't want kids. But of course, we already know the laws here in the United States. He can't get alimony from her. Do you think she'd be still sitting here trying to push this narrative? If the roles were reversed, where the woman was the provider and the man could file for divorce and get alimony in that divorce, and her husband was getting alimony from her? Of course not. And I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be on this show right now trying to talk women into getting married either, if women were the providers and would lose half their stuff in the divorce. You see the selfishness, fellas?
Majority of the men in today's society, and that's what I was kind of worried about. I was like, okay, this is a men's podcast. You're speaking to a lot of men, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of why I came on here, because I was like, I really hope that you're telling men to aspire to marriage in certain respects, and I really hope you're telling them to have a nuclear family. Because if you're telling them,
families are the backbone of a strong society.
Yes.
However,
I know,
you cannot have a nuclear family and sign a contract with someone that's incentivized
with
to break it,
people.
that can take your money.
I understand.
So I tell them, if you're going to get married, you can't get married with the state involved. And unfortunately, in the United States, it's almost impossible to do that. Therefore, you must either leave the country or get married in a way where the state is not involved. I'm not against marriage. I'm against marriage the way it's done today, because it has a high failure rate. And the woman that you're going to marry more than likely has some kind of indoctrination and feminist views that she's going to go ahead and she can f you up at any time. So I'm speaking from a risk mitigation standpoint, because men take all the risk when they get married.
Now, you can't make it any plainer than that. And notice, not one of the other women in that room interjected at all. At least the rest of them in that room know better.
Okay, so it's like you have a 25-year-old person that gets married and they have a college degree and they're well educated and they make a good amount of money. They're going to stay together. Okay, so marriage is a very
actually that's incorrect.
It's true.
When a woman has a college degree, it actually increases the likelihood that she's more likely to initiate divorce.
Look, you're talking to someone that dropped out of college, right?
It only works if the man is.
But I'm just telling you that this is like. I'm just telling you this from a statistical, like, I'm not someone that believes in college. I dropped out of college my first year within 4 months because I was like, look, for what I want to do, like, I need money.
But
I don't need to be educated. Yeah, I know. Like, dude,
but you were just saying like a college degree increase.
I'm telling you people, but what I'm saying that is from a standpoint of status. You know, these are not people in, you know.
Check out this young lady. She's sitting there like, girl, please stop. You're making a fool of yourself. And check out the other young lady on the other side of her. I think she's ready to go home.
That divorce in itself is a very high likelihood when you get married, and it's initiated by women in general.
Okay, but I'm not talking about breadwinner situation. Like somebody that I'm saying like is a woman that's college educated. I'm not saying
she's more likely to divorce.
No, okay, yes, but I'm just telling you I don't want to say it like in a.
And this gentleman is the type of woman, not only do you not marry, you don't get into a relationship with. If a woman is trying to convince a man to do something where he stands to lose half of everything he owns, and she gains from that man's loss, run. No, I mean really run. I mean run like Forrest did when they gave him that football running across the football field. Run like Usain Bolt when he won his first medal. I mean run like Arnold Schwarzenegger told that woman in the movie Predator.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
I mean run like Suge Avery in The Color Purple when she was trying to get to Celie before she cut Mister's neck. A woman who can think logically on this subject would simply say, the nuclear family, meaning a man and a woman together with the kids in the household, would be the best thing for society in order for us as a country to move forward. However, because men are at a financial disadvantage when it comes down to marriage and divorce, I understand why men don't want to get married. And hell, if I was a man, I don't think I'd want to get married either. If she can't speak logically like that on this subject, take you and your wallet and find a woman somewhere else. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.